Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever episode of The Birdie Show. I'm DC.
And I'm Warlock.
And dang, dude, did you hear the song of the intro that played?
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
Bro, so I'm really, really happy that my friend Isaac let me use his beats for free. Guys, go check him out on Instagram. His Instagram is at Prud Love Isaac. Once again, that's Prud Love Isaac, PRODLUVISAAC. And he has a ton of good beats and that you can completely use for free unless you have to ask him for it, guys. So, and if you do go check him out, make sure to tell him that DC sent you. Like I said in the intro, what this podcast is basically about is we're going to be talking about stories and crazy experiences that we had outside of school and inside of school, just so that like our viewers can understand us and get to know us more in a personal level. So today we're going to be talking about school personal experiences that we've had with like funny stories and stuff.
And I know you have a bunch.
Oh man, don't get me started, dude. The past 3 years at Cristo Rey has been it's been a roller coaster of experiences and stories, dude. Like holy shit. There's so much to talk about that I honestly don't know where to start, man.
What about any work stories?
Dude, I honestly don't know where to start. I mean, like there is that. Do you remember that one time that that when we went to go eat at the pyramids? And then we walked all the way over there, and then I forgot to bring the money.
And then
Do you remember that day?
Yes, you had me walking everywhere.
How did it even start? Like, why did we even why did I tell you I was gonna pay for you?
I don't know, because of a bet or something.
Man, I forgot. Oh, wait. Was it that one thing that I promised that I was gonna do at the CVS? Do you remember? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Was it that?
Probably.
Okay, so for our viewers that I kind of don't want to say this, but
just say it.
So for our viewers that don't know, Warlock, I told Warlock that I was gonna go to CVS on a work day, and I was going to purchase. I was gonna
some protective.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to say it. I'm embarrassed. But anyway, turns out so the bet
that he never did.
So the bet was that if I didn't, I had to buy lunch for Warlock, and I never bought him. So I had to buy lunch for Warlock the following week. So then the next week came, and we were supposed to go to the pyramids, and the pyramids is downtown. For those people that work in downtown, you guys know what I'm talking about. And that's about like a 10-minute walk from our buildings, right?
It's like 5.
It's not even, bro. It's like 15 minutes. What are you talking about, dude?
And then?
All right. So anyway, so the routine goes is that Warlock usually he waits for me at my job, and I get out exactly at 12 because
exactly at 12.
Like I don't get out at 12:01, 11:59. I get out exactly at 12, dudes. So anyway, so I come down from my building and I see Warlock there, and he told me if I'm ready to go to the pyramids, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I got my money here. So we
were going with Leva too.
No, he wasn't with us at that time.
Yes, he was.
No, he was gonna meet us over there. Remember?
Oh, with Miguel.
Yeah, with Miguel.
All
right. So anyway, so we start walking to the pyramids, and like we just start talking about like some random shit. I don't even remember what we were talking about or anything. So when we get to the pyramids, we get in line for, what was it? Chick-fil-A or what was it?
Broadway Pizza.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we get in line for this pizza thing, and we see Miguel and Daniel there. And so they're there, and they already have their food, and they're sitting down, and they're waiting for us to order our pizza and stuff. So when we go and order our pizza, tell them what happens. Wait, here first before you tell them that, tell them like how long we were waiting to get like the pizza and shit.
Well, like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was a long line.
And then what happened?
So then we ordered our stuff, right? And I told you, how much money do you got? And then he checks his pockets.
No. We weren't at that part yet because I didn't check my pockets until we got to the cash register. Remember?
Oh yeah. So we ordered. It was our turn to pay. So then So like, he said he was gonna pay for both of us.
And we had like 2 slices of pizza for the both. Like in total, there was like 4 slices of pizza for us with like 2 Cokes already.
And there was like 4 people behind us waiting.
So
All
then
right.
she tells me the total, and then when she tells me the total, I reach for my wallet, and I can't fucking find it. I can't find my wallet anywhere.
So then I just said, all right, just use Apple Pay.
So I pull out my phone to pay for Apple Pay, and the card didn't go through. And
And you
that was
tried
like
it
one
like
of the
3 times.
that was like the most embarrassing like moment of my life. We already had the food and everything. The food was already heated up and everything. And oh my gosh, dude. so at the end, we went with Daniel and with Miguel, and I low key wanted to ask them if they had any money, but like I didn't want to look like a peasant or anything. So I told them, all right, guys, we'll be back. We're gonna go get my wallet, which I completely forgot at my job.
So then we had to walk all the way over there.
And then what happens when we go back to my job? He waits for me at the downstairs, and I go walking back upstairs. I take the elevator all the way back up, get my wallet, come all the way back down, and in the end, we don't even decide to go back to the pizza place. We just end up going at Subway, and that's where we ate that day.
Yeah. That story reminds me of another story we had at work.
Which one?
So you know the usual, I wait for you, and I don't know where we're gonna go,
Yeah.
but it was me, you, and Leva, and I think we were gonna go to Pyramids again.
Uh-huh.
So the train was coming up.
Oh my god. I now know what you're gonna talk about. We were going to Wing Bucket, dude.
So then y'all decided to take the train.
And why didn't you even take the train? Why didn't you take the train with us, bro?
I don't know, cause I like walking.
That's so weird.
So anyway, y'all were running to get the train.
And then
And then that day you had your shoes. You know what shoes?
yeah. So this was this was the day that I just bought new shoes, and I buy these shoes at this one place, and every time I buy these shoes at this one place, my shoes are so slippery. Oh my god. These shoes were extremely slippery. Like they were like bowling shoes type of shoes.
So I was just walking like to cross the street, and I saw them running, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something fall. So then so then I turn around and I see DC's on the floor.
and the train's about to move.
I literally thought he got ran over by the train.
No. Oh, okay. So in my defense, what actually happened was that so when we were running to get to the train, there was a steep corner. So then when you turn the corner, some idiot, I don't know why, put sand on the ground. Like, so there was like sand on the ground and everything. And so, oh my god, and so I ran full speed into the turn, and when I turned, my shoes, they got slippery on the sand, so that caused me to fall, and like I fell like right under the train tracks. So like my head was super close to the wheel, and I literally thought I was going to die in that moment. And then all I remember is that Leva picked me up, and like he like moved me completely, and he said, "Diego, what are you doing?" So like he picked me up, and then we got on there, and like I was praying to God that Warlock didn't see it, because I knew I wasn't gonna hear the end of it if Warlock saw it. And oh my god, he always brings it up now. What the hell?
It was funny.
It was like that other time I fell in school. You remember with wheels? Do you remember that day?
All my life. So one day after school, I was going live on Instagram, and I was with DC, you know, and then like we were outside, like in the parking lot area.
And right before this, I had bought a bag of chips for $2, and I only had $2 left, and I was like begging people to give me money so that I could buy this bag of chips. So when I finally got $2, I went to the stand that's usually outside of the academic building, and I bought myself some hot Cheetos. So I was eating the hot Cheetos while he was live on Instagram. And then?
But then somehow, like, Wheels got your calculator.
How the hell did he even get my calculator? It's like in my backpack.
He probably went through it or something.
Probably.
But like he got it. He went to the trash bin that's there. And what you say?
So Wheels was gonna about to throw away my calculator for no reason at all. Like he just loves to bully me for some reason. So when he's about to throw away my calculator, I tell him, Wheels, you throw it away and you won't hear the end of it.
And then that's when DC knew he effed up.
So then
Wheels throws it away. All right.
Wheels throws the calculator inside of the trash can. And by the way, this is all you know what? After this, we'll post it on CRD Boys so you guys can see the actual recording of me falling.
So then you run and grab his backpack.
And I start running full speed towards the parking lot, towards the gate parking lot, like where the cars go. So then I turn around and I see that Wheels is about to catch up to me because this is why we call him Wheels, because he's super fast. So I'm all like, okay, I have two options. One, I get tackled by Wheels, or two, I throw his backpack and he'll go for his backpack and leave me alone. So I chuck his backpack
to the opposite side,
across the parking lot to the opposite side of where I was. So then I thought Wheels was gonna stop. So I turn around and I see that he's still following me. So once again, I have the same shoes on. I turn and I fall, bam, face first into the concrete. My face hits the ground. And oh my gosh, they were all making fun of me again. And I wasn't even upset. Like I was laughing too. So then I stand up and I see that all my chips were on the ground. I had no more chips. And oh my god.
I was laughing so hard.
I was pissed, dude. Oh my god.
So in the last story, you got his backpack.
I've gotten his backpack so many times. Which time?
What's the backstory on that?
Of what?
The backpack.
Oh, of getting his backpack?
What's the OG story?
Nah, it's because, all right, so with Wheels, like, the thing is this guy gets pissed if you touch anything that's his. Like, he gets pissed at no reason at all. And so I love to piss him off. I love to, which explains why he bullies me. So on the original story of why like he actually got to like the way he is I honestly don't remember, dude. The times I remember in math was that we couldn't stop laughing because of that one time about the wrestling thing. No, not about the picture. Oh yeah, the picture too. I'm talking about the wrestling thing with your brother.
Oh, when we had our pay-per-view. Winter Crusade or something?
I kind of don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
It's embarrassing.
No, it's not.
So you want to tell everybody that you fought Wheels?
All right, so look, we were planning to have a show, like a wrestling show, but like in front of nobody, like at Wheels' house. So we were planning out the matches. So then the first match was a tag team. Me and DC versus Wheels and Randall.
Randall's his brother.
So that sounds normal, right? Just a normal tag team.
A regular 2v2.
Yeah, so next match after that is going to be Wheels defending his title against Randall. Literally partners the match before and then they're fighting.
and then the third match.
And then the match after that, Wheels was going to fight, like, I think you or somebody. And he had a backup dancer. And that backup dancer was Randall.
And wasn't the next match like a triple threat? With Randall and Wheels as well?
So in the span of 3 matches, they were friends. They beat each other up, and then they were friends again. And we also had Wheels booked to lose every single match. And then what happened day of?
We didn't even follow the script at all.
Who lost every single match?
You. Dude, I'm crying right now, bro.
It was funnier then.
So then that photo of Wheels that we kept talking about, just a random photo. Why did he even take that photo?
So we were in theology second period, and then Wheels just takes a picture on his Chromebook, like a selfie. Like I don't even know what made it funny. He was just there.
We were just taking a normal photo. Like it wasn't funny or anything.
He was like serious, and then he put it as his profile. He put it as his profile picture on Gmail. And then
when he did that,
and then when
you look at it, it looked like a dude.
And then when we saw it on math, that's when we started laughing.
I don't even know why we started laughing, dude. It was just like it was so dumb. Like his face was so serious.
Like it was serious, but like dumb. So remember theology?
Which year?
With
actually,
Mr. Rodriguez.
Sophomore year, bro. Mr. Rodriguez, sophomore year class. That was amazing, dude. So many cool stuff happened in that class. He's super chill.
Say the first one.
About what?
What's something new you learned about the video?
About okay, yeah, we can talk about that story. Okay. So inside Mr. Rodriguez's class, I wouldn't sit next to Warlock, and it was me, Warlock, Wheels. All three of us were in that class together. I don't even know why they put us three in that class together. So I wouldn't sit next to them because they already had enough people at their table. So I would sit next to these two guys. I don't want to say their names because I don't want them to get in trouble with the stories that we might say in the future about them, because like some like crazy stuff has happened. So like just in case, you know. So yeah, this one guy that sit at my table, every time he would come into the class, every time he would do one out of three things. He would walk in and he would just start dancing. Like he would come in the room and he'd go like, "Hey, what a do though, what a do though." He would just start dancing and dancing and dancing all the way until he came to the table, and he would sit down. He would dab me up, and we would just start talking about random stuff. And if he wouldn't walk in that time, the other time that he would walk in, he would be like, "Dude, I'm so stoned right now, man." He was like, "Oh, like this guy's a pothead, bro. This guy would always, oh my god." Hopefully this guy doesn't get in trouble if they figure out who he is. So then the third thing he would walk in, he's like, "Bro, I gotta take a fat ass shit right now, man. I gotta take a mean shit right now." And those are the three things that he would say when he would walk in. So anyway, that has to do with the story. So, it was in Mr. Rodriguez's class, like I've told you guys, and me and these two guys, we wouldn't pay attention at all. We would just be talking and talking and talking all the time. We would be on our phones and not even paying attention. So this one time in particular, Mr. Rodriguez was playing this video on the. Was it on the front, or did we have to watch it by ourselves?
On the front.
All right, so he was playing this video on the front, and so me and this guy, we were playing each other on Clash Royale. Like we weren't even paying attention to the class at all, to the lecture. So what happens is that after he finishes the video, what he usually does is he asks people for like, what did you learn from the video, like, or what is something interesting that you did from the video. So so he was asking around people like, what did you learn from the video? People would answer. So then he calls on me, and he says, "Diego, what did you learn from the video?" And my face turns red.
red.
Like my face turns like, oh my, like
pink.
Holy, like Patrick color. Like Patrick Star. My face was so pink because I had no idea what the video was even about. And so I look at the guy right next to me that's in my group, and he just looks at me and he just starts laughing too, because he knows that I don't know the answer to it. So then I look at Warlock and Wheels, and this is all happening like in the span of like 2 seconds.
And we
look at Warlock and Wheels, and they're laughing too. Like everyone's laughing at me because they know I don't know the answer to it. And so in the back of my mind, I'm trying to think of like what the video was even about. What was the video even about? Like Abraham or what?
I forgot.
It was like, it's like an apostle or something. It's probably like about King David. So I just say the first thing that comes to my mind. I thought of, all right, what is theology about? Jesus. And I was like, okay, theology is about Jesus. So I said, I learned that Jesus died for our sins. It was like
you never knew that before?
The video wasn't about anything about that. And like, of course, I knew that before, but like, you know, but like, that's what I tell him. So
And what do
then,
you say?
what
What do
does
you
he tell
say?
me? What does he tell me?
Waste of time.
He calls me a waste of time, and
And
that's
that's actually
one.
not the first time.
That's not the first time he's called me a waste of time. Imagine your own teacher calling you a waste of time. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. And then, do you remember that one time that Miss Trejo also called me a waste of time?
Because you asked,
I
you asked a
I
question.
forgot why she called. I forgot why she called me that.
You either ask a dumb question or like you just wasted her time. Actually,
I totally forgot why. So then, yeah, that's basically it.
and what else would he do?
Who, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Rodriguez, he had this thing against me where even if he didn't even think I was on my phone, because half of the times he would call me out for being on my phone, I wouldn't even be on my phone. I would actually be paying attention. And he would look at me and he would be like, Corubias, are you on your phone? And then he would always say, hey, I'm going to snitch you out, man. Let's see who's laughing when they don't have a phone tomorrow. And he
Tomorrow
would never
comes.
snitch me. He would never snitch me out. And then I remember this one time we were playing charades in his classroom. And then he asked me, I stood up in the front and it was my turn to do the charades. My phone wasn't even in my pocket. My phone wasn't even in my pocket or anything. It was actually in my backpack. So then he just calls me and I said, Corubias, go put your phone in your backpack. And I'm like, what the hell? My phone isn't even in my backpack. So I tell him my phone isn't in my backpack. He said, don't talk back to me. Like, put it in your backpack. Like, oh, like this dude, bro. I swear he had something against me, man.
But he never
like,
snitched you out.
Yeah, he would always say that, but he would like never snitch me out. In the end, Mr. Rodriguez, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, but he said that to another person, and he actually did do it.
To who? Oh, to Fanny?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I remember that he did that to Fanny. So, cool thing about Mr. Rodriguez is that they call him Mr. Follow the Light. And it's because of that we made our first meme about a teacher. Do you remember?
Yeah, we didn't even make it.
Who made it?
Wheels?
For real?
He made it on Google Docs.
Oh, I remember that they photoshopped my face, the top of my thing to look bald.
No, we don't need to Photoshop it.
You're a hoe. So yeah, the cool thing about Mr. Rodriguez is that because of him, we started making our memes about teachers, and then I forgot how we even created CRD Boys. Wasn't it that like I texted y'all in the chat and I asked y'all that we should make a meme page because there was another meme page at the time called CRD Memes.
They only posted like 4 times.
Their memes were terrible, dude. Like,
oh
my, like complete rubbish. Like, no offense to anybody from that page. Like, who even owned that page?
I think it was like the freshmen at the time.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was them, but like, do you know who in specific?
No.
No one even knows who actually owned that page.
So then we were like, you know what? Let's make our own meme page.
Because we thought we would do way better. And that's how the start of CRD Boys was made. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I just realized how long this is going to take me to edit. To find the right clips, to get rid of any of the censored words and stuff.
Don't censor anything.
Oh my god, my parents are going to tell me something. All right, I'm only going to censor when I said pedo.
All right.
Because, like, I honestly don't want that to, like...
be associated with Wheels?
Yeah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you ready?
Yes.
All right, man. I think this is actually a good place to end off the first episode of the podcast. What do you think?
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 stories.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're fun.
Yeah. Let me guys know what you guys think. I'm gonna pull up a poll on CRD Boys just so that I can know your guys' opinions. If you did enjoy the podcast, please make sure to share. Follow us on CRD Boys. Like I said, follow us on Instagram at The Birdie Show. Follow us on Spotify, The Birdie Show as well. And for all those people that have the app called Anchor, where they like to watch their podcasts, make sure to follow us on there also. We're also known as The Birdie Show. Is there anything you want to say, Warlock?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I mean, there's nothing much to say.
That's true.
Just
all right.
keep on living.
I guess, yeah. So next week, guys, we're gonna have a special guest. Stay tuned to see who that is. If you guys ever want to come onto here and tell your guys' own stories, let us know by either DMing one of us on social media or DMing CRD Boys themselves. So yeah, guys, once again, if you did enjoy this, please make sure to leave feedback and to tell us in what ways we can do better on. Um, Other than that, I guess this is it, guys. Thank you for joining us here today, and we'll see you next time on The Birdie Show. Peace out.